All right, what's up, guys and gals? And let's see here. Try to get myself settled here a little bit. Fix this disaster over here. All right, we're good. We're good. Good. What's up, everyone? Chris Chess Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Topps Pro Debut third hobby case break number 2. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us. We've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So you want a chance to get into a future free break, just hit the old subscribe button there. Also, eBay has got their sweepstakes going on. It's free to enter, no purchase necessary. If you go to any of our eBay listings, you'll see in the description there's a link you can click on, and it'll tell you how to join the eBay sweepstakes. I don't know. There's a lot of winners, so I don't know what you get, but I mean I know you get cards. I don't know if they're any good, but I don't think it's difficult to win, from what I understand. And then finally, chefsportscards.com. Thank everybody who's been going over there. Been selling a lot of spots this week. We sold a ton of spots last night. We have 2 pro debut breaks up over there right now. The same exact break, 4-box random team for $14 a spot. That's with tax and shipping. And we have a jumbo half case 4-boxer up there also. That's $18.99. If you join both, we'll give you 10% back. It'll be $29.99 a spot to be in both breaks. So a bunch of people bought into both last night. So I'll go through. I'm hoping we'll have it filled this weekend. Both are about half sold right now. Once we get them filled, I'll go through and I'll refund everybody who bought a spot in each break the difference. So if you want a spot, if you want a deal, buy one in each and get a deal. So there you go. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Joseph G. Braves, Bobby E. Orioles, Dustin R. Red Sox, Jason H. Cubs, Robert S. Red, Sean T. Guardians, Kurt D. and Rockies, Kurt D. Tigers, Chris S. Royals, Michael E. Astros, Kurt D. Angels, Stephen G. Dodgers, Joseph G. Brewers, Jason H. Twins and Marlins, Kurt D. Mets, Carson S. Yankees, Robert O. A's, Jason H. Phillies, Josh M. Pirates, John V. Cardinals, Michael E. Padres, Robert H. Giants, Sean T. Mariners and Rays, Carlo P. Rangers, Jason H. Blue Jays, John V. And Nationals, Jason H. Excuse me, I'm choking to death on my Mento. All right. Move this guy over here. No, don't do it that way. I swear, I suck at having 2 monitors. Like, it's a big convenience to do it when I did it a few months back, but I'm just not very good at moving things around on monitors. I don't know why. Alrighty, let's open some cards. Good luck, everybody. We also have tomorrow night on eBay half jumbo case up for auction too. So a pro debut. So we got pro debut coming out of our gills. And the website, of course, you can see there's a link in the chat there, chefsportscards.com. Go and check her out. Because Lord knows how much longer eBay is going to last with this. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, a little orange to start us out. Jackson Holiday and Juan Guerrero for the Fresno Grizzlies, which is the Rockies, of course. 15 of 25 for Kurt. Ben, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right. What's new in your world, my friend? Lampy. Drew Gilbert. Chrome. Matt McLean. Where is everyone tonight, man? It is Friday. The Fridays are always weird. I love the throwbacks this year. I think they're so great. Like recently, the past few weeks, I haven't been doing Sundays because I've been trying to get us to do web breaks on Sundays, which we will again this week. But Sundays are actually better on eBay than Fridays. Fridays are weird. Robert Hassel, Chrome. People are out partying, I guess. On a night off, yeah. What do you do, Ben? Where do you work at, buddy? I mean, you don't have to be specific, obviously. Averson Arteaga for the Giants. Nice. Giants. Sean. There you go, buddy. Well, Averson Arteaga. I mean, you don't have to be specific if you don't want to. I understand, but there you go. Awesome. Nice one for the Giants. Brooks Lee. Oh, really? For 911? Wow. Jeez, that's not a job I don't have. God bless you, man. Thank you for your work, dude. I wouldn't want to do that job. Curtis Mead, Chrome. In what area do you do that, Ben? I mean, again, you don't want to be specific. I understand. How about all this craziness up in Maine with this guy? What a nightmare. Gutierrez, Farm Fresh Futures. So I guess you work a lot of nights. I would assume that's the hot time to work if you're a 911 dispatcher, right? Oh, runaway on the Andrew Pintar. Robert Perez Jr. Chrome. Yeah, I don't know how good I'd be with people on the phone, like in those situations. So I don't think I'd want to do it. Oh, there you go. Nice one for the Yanks. Spencer Jones on the old Tampa Tarpoons. 78 of 199. I'll give you a clap on that one. Yankees is Robert. Nice one, buddy. Central Iowa, it's definitely a challenging job, but it has its moments where you do so. Oh, I'm sure you do a lot of good. I just don't know. All overnights, huh? Yikes. Yeah, I don't. There was a time back in the day when I could do overnights. I couldn't even imagine doing that anymore. It's not for me. But I'm sure you've done a ton of good. It would be the annoying callers that would have a tough time. Like, just shut up already. Listen to me. Edgar Cuero, Chrome. So when you do a job like that, do you work for the fire department or the police department, or is it is that a separate? Are you guys separate from them? Are you technically an officer, or I don't know how any of that works, to be honest with you, other than what I see on TV. Like, what's that show on Fox? The 911 show on Fox that I've seen like twice. And Justin Foscue. Do you watch that and you're just like, oh God, these people are idiots. That's what I pretty much do when I watch every restaurant show that's on. Jet Williams. Painter. Bill Matlock. City. Police and Fire. Nowhere close. I can't imagine. Yeah. So you work for the city actually when you do that. Interesting. I had no idea. Oh man, who's got Tampa? Very nice, Junior Caminero. Tampa, Carlo. There you go, buddy. Biggest name coming up in the minors right now, Junior Caminero. Big, huge name. I think the last top 100 they put out, they had him at fifth. He made a big jump this year in the minors. Nice one there, Carlo. Congrats, buddy. Initially wanted to use it as a stepping stone firefighter, but right after I started, I fell from my ankle. Yikes. Wow. Well, you've been there a long time. I mean, it sounds like you must enjoy it or be good at it. I mean, confidant. I mean, you know, you kind of hear stories of people who do jobs and they're like, I've been there. But if you're there that long, you must take some joy from it. What's what do you have to do, like 11 to 7 overnight, like that type of shift? You get to deal with all the crazies, I guess. Justin Crawford and Juan Chacon for the Red Sox. 69 of 99. I'm sure the overnight's the most exciting, but I don't know. And you watch some of the like PD live shows or, you know, cops back in the day and see the people you have to deal with on the phone and in person. And you're just like, oh, no, thank you. 10:30 to 6:30. All the drunk. Yeah, wow. Juan Guerrero. It's crazy, dude. I was interested to know what people do. We definitely have our group of regulars definitely is an interesting mix of different professions. Drew Thorpe for the Yanks. Yankees is Robert O. 10:30 to 6:30 is not too bad. I mean, if you're used to it. Chris F, who is one of the regulars, he works in a casino and he does overnights. And it was funny because when he first started hanging out with us, like 3.5 years ago, he worked regular shifts as a dealer. This is in Minnesota. I don't know if Chris is here tonight or not. Guzman. And then he went to overnights because he's like a pit boss or, you know, manager of some sort, whatever. It's not an easy thing to get used to doing overnights like that. Prince Fielder. Brady House. Especially if you have like kids and a wife or, you know, like that's, you know, it's like, all right, kids, go to school so dad can go to bed. Ramos. Yeah, right. It's like any job, I suppose. I mean, you always have your good nights and your bad nights, but that's awesome, dude. Timor Johnson, futures. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, run away. Marcelo, Jet Williams, Chrome. All right, box number 2. Had some good ones in that first box. Let's keep it up. Oh, really? Yeah, some people like it, you know. Some people like to be in charge. Other people are okay without it. If you make enough money or you know that you can take care of your life, Not everyone's meant to be a supervisor, you know? Some people are just good employees sometimes. Jace Jung. Although, I don't know. I haven't been able to find any help for the cafes in forever. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, we need help so bad, and I can't find anybody who wants to work. It's so weird. I used to have 100 employees before COVID. Now I have like 4. Elijah Green futures and a win bin show to 99 on the refractor for the Cardinals. 21 of 99. So I was in a conversation with a guy today at the cafe, and in the building, so I own a chain of cafes that is, I owned 9 of them before COVID. Now I basically just have one because they're in office buildings, and nobody goes to work anymore. They only work a few days. Here's one for Pittsburgh, Trace Gonzalez. John V. There you go, buddy. And there's this in the building where my one cafe is. It's on a campus. There's like 6 buildings on the campus, but there was this huge company in our building named eMoney. They moved in there back in like 2016, and they had like 600 employees. And ever since COVID, there's been like 6 guys up there. Like they all work from home, and they've never come back because they're a financial company, but they're all just computer people. They can do all their work from home. So they're finally actually moving out of their space. Trey Lipscomb, and the guy was telling me today the new space is big enough for 30 people, and I was just like, oh my god. I said, so are you gonna have 30 people coming in? He's like, no, it'll still just be the 6 of us every day. So it went from 600 to 6 people like overnight. So crazy. Zay Reyes. Yeah, I can understand the hours. I don't, excuse me. I don't understand where people have gone though for jobs. Like, it's not a money thing. I'm offering plenty of money. Valera. I mean, I'll pay 20, 25 an hour, and we're talking about cafe work. I mean, this is, just simple food service. That's good money. It's Monday through Friday, no weekends. And I had this guy, Mike, who works for me, who's worked for me for years, and he's by far and away the best employee that I have. Before the Rays, Chandler Simpson on the mini diamond. 152 over 199. And we talk about it all the time. I'm like, where are all the people? Like, we used to have 100 employees. I used to literally get like hundreds of applications every week. And I'm like, where is everybody working now? Nobody. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I still don't think they are. I think they're all still collecting government checks somehow. Like, in the last 18 months, I've literally had like 2 people apply for a job. It's so weird. And both of them were horrible. So I couldn't bring myself to hiring them. Which I guess I have to get over that and just get warm body. Shaylin Polanco Chrome. It's crazy though. Central Iowa is big for insurance and banking. Huh. Start working from home. Yeah, that's exactly the way it is with us. Where my main kitchen is, like, this gives you an idea how bad it is. Most of my cafes are still there in the buildings with all the equipment in them and everything. They're just sitting there closed because there's nobody in the buildings to feed. Like, but the owners of the buildings aren't even on me to get my stuff out, like for someone else, because there's nobody who's going to open in there. They just won't. Jordan Sprinkle for the White Sox, number 17 of 150. The problem with the COVID thing, whatever your feelings are on COVID, the problem with COVID from my aspect was it went on for so long that companies that worried about whether or not their people could be productive from home, they figured out that they could. So why spend the money, on office space or, companies are always talking about reducing their carbon footprint and, lowering costs and this and that, whatever. And that's what they got to do. I think if the pandemic lasted like 4 to 6 months and, everything went, I think everything would have just gone back to the way it was. But it lasted for so long that people were finally convinced, like, well, people don't have to come in every day. And the campus that my cafe's on is only about 20% full to begin with. And the 20% that are there are usually only there 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like we were in there today, and I think we fed like maybe 10 people today, which is just, there's no real reason to be open, but what are you going to do, If you get 15, yeah, I mean, I can't get anything. It's funny. I just had a guy call me the other day, Nick Biddison for Rancho Cucamonga, which is the Dodgers. Joseph G. I had a guy call me the other day, kind of out of nowhere, and he met another guy who does some work for me. So I told him to come in and see me this week. I'm hoping he sounded pretty decent on the phone. So we'll see. We'll see. The crazy part is my business of what I do, the cafes and office buildings, nobody is in it anymore. I mean, I was very odd to even survive with one. Most people just went out of business. So it's not even like there's people out there trying to get in, or take the space over or anything like that. Luckily, the people that I do have there, the people who know us, are like super loyal and come in every day. Yiddy Cappy Futures. Like they know that we need every dollar we can get from them, so they go out of their way to come in for lunch every day. Yeah, yeah, it's so weird. There's a building, Jacob Berrycrum across the way. Like I said, in the office complex I'm in, there's 6 buildings in there. It's big. I mean, back in the day, pre-COVID, there was 35,000 people on that campus, and we used to have 2 cafes there actually. Sterling Thompson for the Rockies, a good one. For Kurt, and they wanted us to reopen. They wanted me to reopen the second one that I had there because they were bringing new people into the building. And they're like, oh, it's going to be big. They're going to have like 500 employees and this and that. So I was like, oh, all right. So we started looking into it and doing the financials around it. Is it worth reopening, this and that? And I spoke to someone from the company and I found out that, yes, they had 500 employees, but only 200 were working there. And they were only coming in every other week. Like they were sharing desks. So there was only 100 people there at a time. So, which isn't enough to open a cafe, It's crazy. Luis Matos for San Francisco, number 101 of 175. Yeah. No, it is. It's still struggling here, too. You hear stories all the time. And of course, the people in the buildings completely lie about it constantly. Like, anytime I try to talk to them, the realty company, they're like, oh, yeah, no, this is happening and that's happening. I'm like, and they used to lie to me pre-COVID. What's the difference now? Um, so I can't really take anything they say. Everything they say, I kind of have to take with a grain of salt too. Drew Jones, future. Justin Boyd. The big problem for us is the fact that we had the cafes, but we did a lot of catering. Catering was our bread and butter. Back pre-COVID, we used to do like 100 to 150 catering jobs a week. The cafes were secondary to the catering, but it was all corporate catering so that's not even really around anymore. Cole Young, like it used to be, you have the cafes, plus you have all this catering, this and that. Now, maybe we do 10 or 15 a week, but Nobody's in the offices. Nobody's having meetings. Nobody needs food. It's amazing how quickly people realize they can make their own food if they need to. Blaze Jordan Chrome. All right, box 3. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right, sorry about that. I left some top loaders I had to go get. Box number 3. I think it's pretty much the same everywhere, I hope it gets better, but at this point, it kind of feels like if it was going to, it should have already, Now it kind of feels like it is the way it is. My wife only goes in like 2 days a week, and she's like a vice president of a major company and stuff, and you would think they would want those people in more, but I don't care. As long as you get your work done, they don't care. Tony La Russa, Xavier Isaacs. Anything trainer? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we were lucky. I mean, I was. All right, sorry, my equalizer's being wacky. Luckily, before COVID hit, we were actually in a very good place. We were doing very, very well as a company, so I was able to kind of, deal with a lot of the hits that we took, but not so well now. Now the money's gone, so just kind of hanging on for dear life at this point. And I'm not willing to go into any more debt over it. I'm too old to start over again, that's for sure. Logan Tanner Chrome. I'd rather do this anyway, to be honest. Edgar Quero for the Angels. Stephen G. It's funny when you talk to people about it, though. Like, guy I had this conversation with today, I didn't really know him. I had seen him in the building before and stuff. We were actually talking for a while, and everybody's got a kind of a different, vibe and opinion on the whole thing. And, he's giving me the whole, I hate to see small business, blah, blah, blah. When he works for this, like, Fortune 500 company, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm sure it's killing you. Gavin Cross, Chrome. De La Cruz. Quero? No. Edgar Quero? He's on the 66ers. That's the Angels, my friend. I mean, I don't know. He could be on the White Sox now, but I mean, on this, he's on the 66ers, which is a Angels team, my friend. Bolt. Yeah, I get it, but it's not the team on the card. The card is the Angels. You go by what the card is. Christian Hernandez on the Cubbies. 92 of 199. For Robert S. Drew Jones. It's the checklist, whatever is on the checklist, and that's where he is on there. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, baby. Dustin. There you go, my friend. Look at that thing. Jackson Holiday, 76 of 99. Very nice hit.
Victory.
That is a victory over here. That thing's awesome. Congrats, my friend. Victory. Yeah, unfortunately, and especially with minor league, if you were going by the teams they were on now, it would be all kinds of confusion. This guy traded here, that guy traded there. Westberg, Chrome. Yeah, unless somebody out there is doing something wacky, it's always whatever the checklist is. There's even checklists that are wrong sometimes, but we live and die by the checklist. Sometimes you get stuff like from Leaf that doesn't have a team, and then you'll go by years they were on or something like that, or who they're with, presently. But something like this, it's always whatever, the team is on the card. La 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 la. Drew Thorpe, Chrome. Jackson Holiday's a nice one. That kid is unreal, man. That Jackson Holiday. I can't wait to see him come up. And the way he's torn through the minors, Bolt is honestly unprecedented. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's guys who've made their way up quickly too, but he's not only made his way up quickly, he's dominating like every level he's at. Balcazar, one of my favorite names. Leonardo Balcazar for the Reds. Sean, you go, buddy. Cade Dowdy for the Blue Jays. Kevin Parada Chrome. The Blue Jays is John V. Number 55 of 150. Get Pujols on the cannons. I love the old pictures, man. So great. Cuvée. Joe Lampe, Chrome. Yerlin Confidine for the Reds. Yerlin Confidine. For Sean. Ivan Melendez. Johnny, what's up, bud? Jace Young. Wait. Guzman. House tricks, John. Anything new going on, my friend? Phil Rizzuto from the money store. Edie Cappy. Cam Collier. Alex Ramirez, Chrome. Dominguez. Tanner Schobel, Chrome. And last pack of box 3. Spencer Jones, Nick Biddison for the Dodgers. That one is a Chrome 74 of 75. For Joseph. There you go, buddy. All right, box 4 coming up. Again, guys, on our site, chefsportscards.com, we had the same exact breakup over there. 4-box random team, $14 a spot. With that's with shipping and tax. We also got a half jumbo case at $18.99 a spot. If you buy one in each, we'll give a 10% discount, $29.99 for both. They filled about halfway last night. We sold about 15 in each last night. So head on over to chefsportscards.com, grab a spot, and we'll break those too. All right, here we go. Last box. Good luck, everyone. Got some good ones tonight. Let's finish strong. Jacob Berry. Oh, shutting down for Thanksgiving week? Really? Why? Just not enough business, or? Yeah, I'm assuming this isn't something they've done in the past, or like a lot of times, not Thanksgiving, but you hear Christmas time. Like my wife's company shuts down, like Christmas to New Year's, Edison Paulino, where it was actually just a few years ago, where it used to be like they were open. A lot of people would take vacation. Now it's a forced vacation week for everyone. They're just automatically closed that week, but they get paid. So the not getting paid part sucks. Whenever they fill. Yeah, whenever they fill. There'll be sometime this weekend. They'll fill over the next few days. Hey, if they fill tonight, we'll break them tonight, later tonight. But I doubt they'll fill tonight. But my guess would be they'll break on Sunday night. That would be my guess. We have eBay breaks tomorrow night, too. If they fill tomorrow, we'll break them tomorrow. But my guess would be Sunday is when they'll probably break. Drew Gilbert for Houston. For the Woodpeckers. Not numbered. Kurt. Go, buddy. Wow. What does you guys are union? So what did they right? Aren't you guys union? What did the union must have something to say about that? That they can just be like, sorry, you're off and we're not paying you. Mason Wynn for the Cardinals. Zach Neto. 72 of 175. For Michael. Has it been slow in general? I mean, how's it been the past few months, John? I know you guys kind of live or die by just what's going on. James Woods. Willie Vasquez. Chrome. Get some gold. What do we got? Oh, for the Rays again. Working the Chandler Simpson Rainbow. From a man, Carlo. Numbered 11 of 50. Nice gold auto. Yes. And when it's done, we email everyone to let you know when we're breaking any breaks we do on there. Correct. What I've been trying to do lately is like kind of push Sundays, doing them on Sundays if they're filling towards there, which Balcazar. We also have a half case of Topps Update on there. It only has like 7 teams left, so I'm sure that'll probably break Sunday too. So, but yes, if any break you're in, you'll be emailed beforehand and told the time and date, all that stuff. Timur Johnson. Contra. Martinez Chrome. Yeah, Carlo, you're doing good, bud. Well, you got that Junior Caminero too. That's the real good one. Jack Brannigan. Weren't happy, but since it's considered a layoff for everyone, so it's like a week long layoff. They consider it. This might be the dumbest question ever, but could you claim it technically for unemployment? Gutierrez for Texas. 13 of 199. I mean, I guess you can't claim 1 week of unemployment. I don't know. Could you do that? Tejas is Jason. Here you go, buddy. Amador. Customers overordered. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. You're not, trying to think of a nice way to say it. You're not worried that this is the beginning of something bigger, are you? I mean, you think it's just going to be that week? Drew Baker for the Rays. I just know, especially with my wife, what she deals with, because some of her factories are union and some aren't, depending on what states and stuff like that they're in. But some of these people can be kind of shady out there. I hate to say that, but the problem is they'll still be getting holiday pay for Thursday. Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you. Echoes, Drew Jones, Andrew Jones. Right, we went through this last night, but it has to be randomed. Andrew Jones is the Durham Bulls, which when he was there, I have to double check it, who he is, and then Drew Jones. So it's both of their card, unfortunately. I checked it last night because we had the Crawford last night. So we'll have to roll a die on that one. It's either going to go to Andrew Jones 1 and 2 or Drew Jones 3 and 4. Joseph G is the D-backs. Uh, I believe I don't when Andrew Jones was there. I have to double check who Durham was with back then. If it was the Rays or if, it wasn't the Rays, who I think it was whether or not it was the Braves or not. But we'll look it up. So we'll have to random that guy. They're fairly rare. These ones they're like one every couple hundred packs. This one's actually not numbered. We had a green one last night that was numbered to 99, but they're like I think one every 202 packs or something like that. So like one per case, 1.5 per case, something like that. And Justin Foscue gold for the Rangers, 40 of 50 for Jason. What I know it's the Braves, but was it the Braves back then? It has to go by the team, by who the Bulls were affiliated to then. Was he always on the Braves? I know Andrew Jones is the Braves, but it doesn't mean that's necessarily who the Bulls were affiliated with when he was there. That's what I have to check. Justin Crawford, especially back then, some of the affiliations were a little weird with minor league teams. And I'll look it up. Look at old A-Rod, man. Look how young he was. Jeez. I mean, you get a lot of guys who started one place, ended another place, from their minor league days, and depends on who their affiliation was with at that time. Josh Kasevich for the Blue Jays. For John. 10, 16. We get 10. Ben Joyce Chrome. Honus Wagner. I love this. Played for the Silk Weavers, the Patterson Silk Weavers in 1895. It's like kind of hard to imagine they had minor league baseball back then. J.R. Ritchie. All right, last pack. Judd Fabian, Brooks Lee. All right. Was it 80 to 97? Okay. All right. So it looks like it is the Braves. Just wanted to double check because some of the affiliations back then get nutsy, La, la, la. Because he certainly played for a lot of people, but most years with the Braves. Yeah, he was there. Yeah, 97. He was there in 96 or before that. Okay. All right. So on the Drew Jones, Andrew Jones. And again, like I said, this one's not numbered, but they are short printed. They're like one every 202 packs, which is like one every 10 plus 12 boxes, something like that. So Braves is Bobby. Diamondbacks is Joseph. Make it easy and roll a die. Bring it closer. All right. So 1, 2, and 3 is going to be Andrew. 4, 5, and 6 is going to be Drew. Let's see who gets it. The dice has to stay on the screen. It can't hit anything or else it's cracked. So, like if it knocked into that, it would be re-rolled, but we'll try not to do that. And it's a 2. It's going to the Bravos and Andrew Jones. All right. Let's do a quick hit recap. And we got Platinum, the product that nobody likes, coming up next. That's why I only bought 4 boxes this year. For some reason, everybody hates Bowman Platinum. I don't know why. So, but I figure we should at least do one. I don't need to lose that much money. All right. As always, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. I couldn't do this without y'all. I do truly, truly appreciate it. If you're not in any of our other breaks tonight, we will be back tomorrow night. Plus, we got stuff on the website if you want to check it out. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And bear with me for a sec while I put a hit recap together. All right, here we go. Hit recap for 2023 Topps Pro Debut, third hobby case break number 2. All right, parallels, not in any real order, but we'll go through them. Chacon to 99, Jordan Sprinkle to 150, Matos to 175, Hernandez to 199, Doherty to 150, Wobincho to 99, Nick Biddison to 75, Mason Wynn to 175, Gutierrez to 199, Justin Foscue to 50, and Guerrero to 25 on the orange. Autographs, base, Drew Baker, Kasevich, Balcazar, Confidine, Gilbert, Biddison, Thompson, Cuero, Caminero, nice one there, Thorpe, Gonzalez, and Arteaga. Numbered parallels for the Rays, Chandler Simpson to 199, and Spencer Jones also to 199. A couple of good ones there. Another Chandler Simpson to 50 that time for the Rays. And then, of course, there's this little delicious monster here, Jackson Holiday to 99 for the Orioles. Congrats on that one. All right, guys, we will be back in about 5 or 8 minutes or so with Bowman Platinum. Otherwise, everyone, please have a wonderful, safe, and healthy night, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye. Do, 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 do.